Hello, everyone. How are we all? Apologies for being late. 4 minutes, sorry. Sorry about that. Lots going on. Lots going on. It was a bit crazy there at the last minute. Now, and I am very glad to be here with you all. There's quite a lot of people from the looks of it, so I'm just going to check my iPad and see who's here. So we've got Ruth and Sarah and Danielle. Hello to you. Sonia's here. Sim's here. Hi to you. Hello, Rose. Hello, Marcia and Jasmine. Rosalind Peggy's here. Claire's here. Hi to you. Sandra's here. Hello. Who else? Who else? Who else? Susie's here. Hi, Suze. Oh, there's so many here. Thank you so much for being here. And who have I missed? I don't know. Clark's here. Hello, Clark. Slitherpuff. Hi. And I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. So, TSZ Longhung. Please tell me how to pronounce your name, or what to call you. Um, but hello to you. We've also got Helen and Val. Hi to you. Ashley, see you in a while. How are you? Puzzles by Claire's here. Hi. Right, I think I've caught up. I'm just about caught up with everybody. Everybody now. So, I'm back from the Thursday live stream, and I have two puzzles in front of me today. The reason being, because I started this one on Saturday after I finished the life puzzle. And it was getting quite late. Life took me a little longer to finish than I was expecting, and I didn't want to kind of go off into the depths of night or early hours of the morning, so I kind of called a halt to Furry Friends by Ravensburger. And my intent is to finish it in this live stream. Now, I'll ask you something in a minute, but before I do, I'll move that to the side. This is Furry Friends here. That's how far I got. I did the yellow and orange jackets of two of the animals. This one's a panda, I think. This, I believe, we have figured out that it's a beaver, according to the artist. So I've done the clothing of the panda and the jacket of the beaver. So back to this puzzle. This is the one that I'm going to be building over the coming weeks. This is a White Mountain puzzle, and it's the first White Mountain I've done, and it was a gift from Lesley. Lesley can't usually make the live stream, so I'm just going to thank Lesley. Hope that she hears this. Thank you so much, Lesley, for sending this to me. It looks like a really fun puzzle. It's not a collage. I've noticed this about White Mountain. They seem to do a lot of collage puzzles, and I don't have anything against collage puzzles at all. But this one isn't collage. This is a scene. We're inside what looks like a haunted mansion or something, or Castle Dracula or something of that ilk. And we've got lots of Halloween stuff going on in here. It's called Mr. Bones, and there are a lot of skeletons. And it's a seek and find puzzle. So there are things, there's like a list on a sheet in here, and it's things to find in the image. So it looks like it's going to be a really fun puzzle. What are we saying? Have my yard all decorated. Last year had over 250 trick-or-treaters. Oh my gosh, really? We don't get any. We don't get any anymore. This year I think it might be more if weather is good because it's Friday night. Yeah. We're working on 3K Puzzlers Retreat from Masterpieces, about 35 to 40% done. Well, that's nice, Peggy. Sounds good. No puzzle for me this morning, watching Columbo. Oh, that sounds good too. Are you still on staycation, Ruth? You still off for a bit? It's good to see you here. What are you working on, puzzling, Peggy? Can see and hear me. Oh, thank you, Sam. It's good I know that. Otherwise, you've completely missed the last 10 minutes of me waffling on. If you couldn't. Um, well, clear, exciting. I'll be sorting that soon. Just stealing a bit more time with Disney Museum. I missed what Claire said she was working on. Are you doing six portals, Claire? Um, Hello, Sonia. 3:35 a.m. That's dedication. What time is for you, Sonia? It's insane. That's insane. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Is it evening where you are? I'm going to call you TLH because I don't know how to pronounce your first name. I'm sorry. But good evening to you. Better late than never. I know. I know. Well, I don't have to rush off today. So, I can take it leisurely. It's fine. It's fine. Tried to get that Halloween puzzle last year and they cancelled my order. Very popular, I guess. Oh, really? Oh. Is it a fairly new puzzle? Or just a popular one? Don't know what year it don't know what year it came out. It's hard to see the writing because it's tiny. The artwork, by the way, is by Joelle McIntyre. Can't see a year on this. Oh, 2022, White Mountain Puzzles Inc. So I assume it came out around about then, unless that's just for the artwork. Um, dedicated slash crazy. It's a fine line. I say awesome. I say awesome. I don't really see White Mountain puzzles in Tasmania, so I'm doing Peace Relax this Halloween. 2000 Peace. Peace. Oh yeah, they've got a lot of cool Halloween things out. I like their stuff. I like their seasonal stuff, let's say. Um, well, I like all of it, but I like the seasonal stuff. It's really fun. I actually would like to do another Halloween puzzle this year. If I can get hold of it. I would love to do the 2000 piece Ravensburger Universal Monsters. I think that's what it's called. You know the one with Frankenstein on and all those. That one looks so fun. I would love to do that puzzle. So I might see if I can get hold of it and hook it together really fast. 'Cause it's not that long till Halloween now. Can't believe it. Yay, you're doing six portals. So, on the subject of six portals, I have scheduled the live stream, part one, for Saturday at the usual time. So, but I haven't had chance yet. This is part of why I've been rushing around this morning. I haven't had chance yet to sort of promote it. So, once I've done this live, I'm going to have to go and pop it on Instagram and tell everybody about it. I did manage to get it posted on the Discord server. So, if you haven't yet, hop on over, click notify me because it's up. And we're ready to rock and roll on Saturday. Well, I say we're ready. I actually haven't sorted it yet, so we're sort of half ready. But I will get it sorted. I'm going to start with. I'm going to do it by the bag, and I feel I'm going to start with bag A if it's obvious what bag A is, because mine aren't labelled properly, so you can't tell which is which. But I think that the orange section in particular is probably going to stand out the pieces. I think I'll probably be able to tell. So if I can, I'll start with bag A, the left side, and I will sort that. Sort it before Saturday, but it's scheduled. So go and click notify me. It's very exciting. Going to have Rose Khan on the live, chatting away to you all. Hopefully, it'll all work for think we just about got it sorted on the test live stream, and which, if you haven't seen, is up in the members area. It was interesting. It was interesting. But Rose is so lovely and patient, such a lovely, lovely person. I think it's going to be fun, a really fun live stream on Saturday when I start six portals. But brilliant news, Claire. Thank you so much, everyone who's puzzling along with me on that. Well, I finished it already. And Nick Handmade, howdy. Howdy to you too. Looks like a fun puzzle. We don't get any Halloweeners anymore. More chocolate for us, lol. Yeah, I do buy it in, but usually the kids end up eating it because the problem is we live on the third floor in a flat. Um, so people, and we're sort of tucked behind some shops, so people don't think to come to us. So literally the last, I don't know, three Halloweens or something, we've not had a single trick or treater. So yeah, that's kind of sad, but we did used to when we lived in a previous place. Working on Disney Museum 2, finished Bambi, got a big chunk of Ariel done. Yay, Ashley! Oh, it's nice that puzzle's kind of popping back up again. That's going to get done straight after Six Portals. I promise I am going to get back to that one. I will finish it after Six Portals is done. But I took a little bit of a tangent, went on a bit of a tangent with Six Portals, just couldn't wait to do it. Hi, Sybil. How are you? Hello, Gaynor. First live. Yay! Oh, you're in Wales. Oh, I'm coming your way in February. I'm coming to the Welsh National Speed Puzzling Competition. Are you going to be at that, Gaynor? Do you know about that? But welcome to the live. Hello, Danish puzzler. How are you doing? Hello, Sue's from a fellow Taswegian. Yay! They sell out of Halloween puzzles every year. Yeah. Morning, Steve, Julie, Danielle. Mine aren't labelled either, but it was obvious based on the amount of similar orange, green, yellow colours in one versus the white, blue in the other. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking it probably would be the case, Danielle. So I'll aim to go for the left-hand section. Hi, Darlie. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. I'm getting driveway redone, so no decorations yet. Fingers crossed I can put something up before Halloween. Yeah, we'll probably just put some lights up in the window or something. But as I say, we don't really get them now. I just love sitting in the dark watching horror films on Halloween. We actually watched a horror movie last night, me and the kids. We watched The Conjuring: The Last Rites. It was good. I'm not usually a horror movie person, but there are some I can handle. Hi Casper, how are you? Or Julie? Julie T. How you feeling? Claire, hats off to you, Sandra and Ashley, doing the Disney Museum. That looks so difficult from watching Vicky's live streams on it. Yeah, it's honestly, I find the walls are the hardest on that puzzle. Frames seem daunting, there's a lot of them, and that is true. They are sortable. They're more sortable than they at first appear. No, I didn't know. Now, please, can you say where it will be? It's in Cardiff. It's in Cardiff, and it's in February. Now then, let's see if I've got this right. 22nd, I think. And it's the UK Jigsaw Puzzle Association that's running it, and there's three categories. There's solos, pairs, and teams. So I don't know if you're a speed puzzler, Gainer, or if you're just interested in going along just for the fun of it. But you can get tickets now if you head over to the way to find out mostly about UK JPA stuff is either the website. There's a website, or there's they have a Facebook group that's where I mostly hear about things on the Facebook group. But yeah, it's in February and it's in Cardiff. I'm coming down to that one. I'm quite looking forward to it. I actually I played my first game of Puzzle Chicken last night. I did an online UK JPA competition on the Blossom Walk puzzle from Worlds. And it was my first experience doing Puzzle Chicken. It was fun. It was fun. Oh, unfortunately, I was a little bit overambitious with my time, but not by much. Not by much. Right. So before I talk about more about that, because I can just yadder for ages and not do any puzzling, um, I'm going to ask you a question. So I have furry friends here, obviously partially done. What I've also done, because I'm aware I'm going to be kind of doing two puzzles, I've separated the edges out from the Mr. Bones puzzle. So I can get straight on with building that, or at least the edges of that. I'll have to do more sorting after. But what I'm not sure is whether to start this first and leave a bit of time at the end for this, or whether just to finish this first and then move on to Mr. Bones. So I sort of need a fairly quick decision on this, so I'm not going to bother with a poll, but if you could let me know, if you just type Furry Friends or Mr. Bones, indicating which you want me to do first. If it's Mr. Bones first, I can leave maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes or so, or an hour or so at the end to do this. So what would that be? About 12 or 1ish? Um, is that right? Have I got that right? Yeah. Yeah, because it's usually about 2.5 hours, the lives. So let me know which one you'd like me to finish first, or do first, and then I'll move on. But I can get started building the edge at least of the Mr. Bones, so there'll be something built, definitely. But it's up to you. It's up to you. I don't mind either way. And while you're letting me know this, um, I'm going to tell you about Puzzle Chicken. So I did Blossom Walk which is a 500-piece Ravensburger. I think it might have been a semi-final solos puzzle. And I love that puzzle. I really like the image on that. And I did puzzle chicken. So what happens is there's a clock that's an hour and a half, and it counts down, and then you basically start. You sort of declare a time that you're going to start, and then you start at that time. You can change it, but you can't change it once you've started. If you see what I mean. Uh, so we've got a furry friends, Mr. Bones, furry friends, furry friends, Mr. Bones, furry friends, Mr. Bones, Mr. Bones. Oh, we're equal. We're even Stevens at the minute. My love of Halloween versus my obsession with completion. Well, it'll get done. Oh, I forgot which one's which. Mr. Bones. So Mr. Bones is winning at the minute, 5-4. 6-4. So yeah, so my safe bet on that puzzle was an hour and 15 because I've never done the puzzle before. Some of the people in the puzzle chicken race had done it several times. Vicky Chicky, hello, how you doing? Donna Louise is here. It's a nice surprise. How you feeling, Donna Louise? Furry friends. So that's 6-5, Bones 7-5. Um, so yeah, so my safe bet on Blossom Walk would have been an hour and 15, but I wanted to kind of push myself. But as I say, it was my first time on the puzzle, so I was trying to be realistic. So I thought, well, maybe I'll go for 1 hour 10, and I was kind of like sticking with that right up until I got into the Zoom call, and then everybody was just like goading each other, trying to get them to lower the time and stuff. And so I went for an hour and 5. You're doing great. Hope you're all doing well. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Donna Louise. Congratulations, by the way. I haven't had chance to say this to you. Congratulations on your puzzle. It looks so cool. The one that you've got out with Peace Relax. That is so cool. And I'm glad you're doing good. So I think I'm just going to close the vote. I'll start with Mr. Bones. So that's okay. This will get finished. What if I do this at 1? I'll come back to this at 1 o'clock. All right. So I'll need to keep an eye on the time, or you can help me keep an eye on the time. That would be handy. And I'll start Mr. Bones. So yeah. So I set my time for an hour and 5. I started at an hour and 5. And I didn't finish in the time, but I was so close. I was almost done, and I carried on doing it because I was using my own timer as well, and I managed it in an hour and 9 minutes and 34 seconds. So I was like 4 minutes off. But I was well pleased with that for a first go. I thought that was good, and it was fun. Puzzle Chicken was really good fun. But I'm not going to do another puzzle chicken with that because they're doing like a world series. They're doing it on worlds puzzles, and there's another puzzle chicken, but it's pairs one. So I'm not doing that. But I'm going to do another, just a normal solo competition at the end of November, and that's on the Circle of Colours Animals puzzle. So I've had to buy that. That's actually a new purchase. But yeah, I'm just trying to start practicing again. I feel a bit rusty. So yeah, it was fun. Oh, it's great, Donna Louise. I think it's great. Donna Louise, will you have discount for Peace Relax Halloween? Good question. Woo, excited to see Mr. Bones. I think it comes in 4 bags. I might mix it. The whole point of Peace Relax is to relax while puzzling. Yeah, so they give you it in sort of manageable chunks. Not really into 250-piece puzzles, lol. You could probably mix that one fine though. Some of the images where you've got some solid colour are a bit tricky, but I think that one would probably work out fine. A discount note, but I do have a surprise which will be released in Monday's video. We like surprises. How many pieces is it? Is it not 1,000 in total? Might be the next artist celebrity for a Vicky live stream. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to join me, Donna Louise, on my live stream? You can chat with me. Tell me about your artwork. I've got Rose Khan coming into my live stream on Saturday. I'm starting to live stream the six portals, 7,000 pieces on Saturday, Donna Louise. I know you've got that, haven't you? And I've got Rose Khan as a special guest. She's going to come and chat with us all. So that's going to be exciting. It's 1008 and it's released in November. Okay. After I did the Clementine Harry Potter frames, I'm nervous about doing puzzles with frames. Very nervous about Disney Museum. Yeah, no, I completely understand that. I wish. I would love to live stream with you, Vicky. Oh, you can, of course, live stream with me. I don't have to puzzle, but I could probably get it in November. All right, so I'm going to very briefly just talk a little bit more about this. So we've already said it's a Halloween puzzle. It's a White Mountain. It's a seek and find puzzle, and it says there's over 20 hidden images. So when you open the box, I've already took the pieces out of the bag because obviously I've separated edges. But inside the box, you have various leaflets. That's just like a advertising thing. Um, free puzzle drawing. I don't know what that is, some kind of competition maybe, but it just shows all the White Mountain puzzles. And then here you've got a poster. It's not huge, but it's decent enough size. Um, just ever so slightly smaller than the box image, but the box image isn't really obscured, so that's fine. I mean, a wee bit here with the magnifying glass, but otherwise it's mostly fine. But you can use the poster if you want to. And then this is the list of hidden things to find. And it tells you what to look for. So just to give you the first three, there's Black Widow Spider, a Rose, and King Tut. So what we can do is when the puzzle's finished, or maybe as we go along, I can point things out, or we can all look together and see what we can see. I can use my fabulous zoom on my new camera. We can zoom in. But also to actually mention, this puzzle is bigger than your average 1,000 piece puzzle. So what I've actually done today is I've raised my tripod up a bit, and I don't even know if that's going to be quite high enough. Oh dear, the box is ripped. I'll need to take that. um, it's bigger because the pieces are bigger. So if you look, I'll spread some of these edge pieces out. They're quite large. So it's now then, what are the dimensions? They are so a standard 1,000 piece is like 50 by 70 centimeters, isn't it? Which I'm afraid I don't know what that is in inches off the top of my head, but maybe somebody can translate that for me. So that's a standard size one. This one is 61 by 76. So it's a good bit bigger on both dimensions, especially height. It's like more than 10 centimeters taller than a standard, but 6 centimeters wider than a standard. In inches, that is 24 by 30. So I'm hoping if once the edge is done, it'll fit in. But if it doesn't, I can always, while we're at these early stages where there's going to be a lot of puzzle islands coming together, maybe I can just sort of have bits detached to start with until I can get to grips with the dimensions of it. Um, but yeah, so it's bigger than your average puzzle, and it does say larger pieces, I think, on the box somewhere. Where does it say? Larger pieces, yeah, the bottom in the middle there. And this appears to be a ribbon cut. So this looks very similar to me to Seiko's that I've done, and also the the batch. Oh, what are they called? What are they called? The new batch Cloudberries. I can't think of the name of the whatever the something batch Cloudberries puzzles. The same as the nocturnal puzzle. Small batch. Couldn't think of what the name was. Small batch Cloudberries puzzles also have a ribbon cut very similar to this. So it appears as though that is what I'm working with here. And these are all the edges I could find. Who knows if I found them all? Or let's just find out, shall we? So I'm going to start putting it together. Just going to see what everybody's been saying. Hi, Thomas. How you feeling? So great that you have Rose Khan, support artist. Yeah, absolutely. And she's lovely, Donna Louise. She's so lovely. Like when you come to do yours, get in touch with her. She'll chat away with you and tell you all about it. She's really, really nice. White Mountain Puzzles a Night. Have you done a White Mountain, Donna Louise? I've not. This is my first. I've never done one before now. I almost got one from America. Like I almost brought one back with me, but there were no images that really jumped out at me. So I didn't bother this time around, and I couldn't bring too many back. But then I got gifted one, thankfully, so that was handy. So I'm getting to try one. So I'm pleased. I'm looking forward to it. It does look fun as well. Pieces are quite shiny, quite a smooth, shiny, kind of glossy finish. Hopefully my lights, I mean, they're not really directly pointed at the puzzle, so hopefully you won't get too much glare. Um, they, they look a good thickness, but they maybe seem thinner because the pieces are bigger, but they feel really sturdy, so I'm not too worried about bend or anything like that. So yeah, this looks good, and the image quality looks good. It looks to be nice and bright, just as bright as the box, from what I can see here. The carpet is a very it's a very quiet taste green color. Almost like it glows in the dark. Um, they're jumping out at me, but I'm not getting these pieces together, am I? Oh, there we go. There's one. Yeah. So, Donna Louise, tell us about your trip to China. That sounds very exciting. Does anybody know about Donna Louise's trip to China? That she hasn't been on yet. It's upcoming. So I should probably clarify that. Sorry. I'm going to let you just talk to everybody, Donna Louise, while I puzzle. Is that all right? You can just take over the live stream. Um, well, I'm liking this edge so far. It's coming together nicely. Although it takes me a little bit of getting used to these because they're standard shapes, but they're sort of wonky. They're wonky donkey, as Donna Louise would say. Mm. Not sure if that belongs to the carpet or not. That's part of the table, I think. There's like a table at the bottom. So I'm getting the legs kind of blocking out some of the carpet. Hmm. 20 by 27. So that's the inches size of a standard size 1000 piece. Is that right, Ruth? Is that what you're referring to there? Now I have this stuck in my head. Toe bone connected to the foot. Do you know what I get in my head? Spooky, scary skeleton. Spooky, scary skeleton. So maybe that'll replace it now. Do you know that one? I'm laughing that you're saying standard. We don't have a standard size in the US for puzzles. Well, I know that different puzzles are different 1000 piece puzzles are different sizes. But if you're talking about a usual standard size, like more than one brand of 1000 piece puzzle will be 50 by 70. But I do realize that there are different sizes. Like Blue Kazoo, for example. Their 1000 piece puzzles are quite wide. They're not like a 50 by 70. Ravensburger's a 50 by 70. Um, and there's one or two others, but yeah, I know what you're saying, Peggy. I bet you can get Peace Relax to send your puzzle to Vicky. I would love Vicky doing a live stream of assembling your puzzle with you as a guest. How fun. Yeah, it would be fun. We could use the new collaboration feature, Donna Louise. Although I don't know if that works with live. I think that's just videos. Have you seen that on YouTube? You can now like mark videos as collaborations with other YouTubers. So like if we did another bow tip at any point, we could do that with Jeanette. I live near the White Mountain factory. Oh, cool. Do they have a shop? Do they have like an on-site store? Did White Mountain quite some time ago, more than a year ago, maybe even 2 years now. I did White Mountain 1000 Christmas Countdown. Basically had an all red border, which made it more difficult. Oh yeah, that's the kind of border I would leave till last. I'll be going to China to attend their first national competition. It's over my birthday weekend, and you are all invited. Do you know what? I would so love to come. I'm quite restricted though because of the kids. I don't have anybody to leave them with. I'm sure they would enjoy coming, but then it makes it quite an expensive trip in December as well. Christmas is coming. It's the second anniversary of my 25th birthday, so it's a big one. I like that way of putting it. I like it, Donna Louise. You don't look a day over 21. Oh, you must be so excited. What a cool way to spend your birthday. Competition is standard WJPF format and has individual and pairs. Is it Ravensburger? It's not Ravensburger, is it? Or is it? That's sponsoring it? Donna Louise was sad to hear that China changed their format. I loved what they did when you went before. Yeah. Was was that not a different competition though? Like, will they still do that competition? I know the one you mean, Peggy, because that was actually really interesting the way that one worked. It was like different types of speed puzzling, wasn't it? All right, have to leave for work, everyone. Have a great day slash night. Oh, see you later, Ashley. Have a good day at work. Clark, I thought you attended a national China competition last year. Yeah, there's obviously a different. Maybe that one wasn't WJPF uh endorsed. Like the UK nationals. We had a national competition each year in Newmarket, but then the UK JPA kind of started one of theirs, and then and now that one still happens, but it's like it's not the national competition. I don't. It perhaps works similarly, maybe. So it's not the same competition like I attended, which had 2D and 3D puzzles. That's also going on, and I might do that competition for fun as well. Is when's that one happening? Is that a different time of year? This is the first officially sanctioned one by China Jigsaw Puzzle Association and the World Jigsaw Puzzle Federation. Yeah, yeah. So it sounds like a similar type of thing to what happened in the UK. For the love of puzzles, enjoy being in your 20s. My mother enjoyed it so much she carried on having late 20s birthdays for many, many years. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, Thomas. We're also having that format of competition, two different ones. Ah, that's good then. So I'd love to do a go live together. Yeah, that would work. I'll be celebrating many 20th birthdays for a long time to come. Yeah, you and me both. They're using 3D JP puzzles as the brand, right? Just fell in love with White Mountain Christmas crochet, but eBay says no. Oh, naughty eBay. My birthday's December 7th. I'm asking for money from family friends instead of parents because I really want to get Lahena Vision. Yeah, hard to find. Hard to find. I hope you find it. Slitherpuff, what I would recommend, I assume he sends puzzles out to Australia. What I would recommend is going on Rare Puzzles. That's how I got mine. There's a website called Rare Puzzles. There's a guy called Jorge. You can contact him and you can say, I'm looking for this puzzle, and he'll let you know if and when he gets one. That's how I got mine. December 12th, 13th is the sanctioned competition, and then December 14th is a competition like last year. Okay, so you can just stay and do both. So that's handy. That's handy. Oh, I've got coffee here. Sorry, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna just slurp it before it goes cold. Hmm. Are they going to live stream? Can we watch? Yeah, good question. Right, I'll continue on. I'm nattering away. Chatterbox. Right, so that goes this side. So they're the legs of a cat. That goes over here. This is the table. And then it goes there. Right, so that's nice. That's nice. That's come together nicely. And then this side, I think, is where most of the purple is. We've got like a spiral staircase. Think no, that goes at the top. Yeah, pretty sure all these purples go on this left side. There's a tiny bit of purple this side, but not much. And then this pink and yellow is the ceiling. Does not go there. Uh, got one in. Very, very heavy on the Halloween colours in this puzzle. You've got this kind of toxic waste kind of green and purple and black, oranges, of course. Very, very Halloween colours going on throughout this puzzle. That goes up the side. So you've still got a little bit of carpet going on there. And there we go. It's coming together. It's coming together. Well, then this is like a red. Where does it go? Oh, it's ceiling still, I think. Looks more red in colour though, that does. Yeah. It's okay. We've got there's like a green gem. Yeah. Does that go there? No. No. I think that goes up there. And no. So going to China for you, Donna Louise, is that a particularly long flight, or is it not so bad for you? Like not as far as Spain, is it? No, it wouldn't be as far as Spain. Would it? I don't know. My geography's not the greatest. Like, is it a bit more of a manageable flight for you? Right, here we've got some more of that purple. It kind of sweeps down. That doesn't go there. Thought it did, but it doesn't. These do. That one does go there, but it doesn't attach yet. think that goes up at the top somewhere. Yes, it does. I think there's plenty I can go at in this puzzle, like plenty of pieces that I can pick out and sort. I don't know whether or not to do a full sort or just a phased sort. Mm, that goes up at the top, and that does as well. Mm, so certain about that. Hmm, nope. Oh, that's a ghost. It's a ghost. There. Okay, so then that starts to move down towards this bit of ceiling. So let's see if I can. Oh, right, that goes that side. Oh, that goes there. Mm, what's that? I think. I think. How long a flight to China? Oh, sorry, Sybil. I didn't know you'd asked. We'll try to live stream, but no guarantees as limits with accessing YouTube from China. It will depend on my data, equipment, etc. They live stream within China, and I will see what I can do. So the Chinese Association are they live streaming it then? For me, it's a flight Dunedin to Auckland under 2 hours, and then Auckland to Shanghai is about 12 hours. Oh gosh, so still a really long flight then. What is it to Spain then? Is it longer? Toxic waste green, only colour of the year. Yes, well it is. Fallout 76 carpet. Yes. When people say chartreuse, I always pictured a pink. Was very surprised when it turned out to be green. Yeah, me too, though. It's weird. Doesn't sound like a green kind of word. That's funny. No, not as far as Spain. Only 2 flights and more manageable. Spain is at least 3 flights, sometimes four. Gosh. Okay, so marginally, marginally easier then. Still a long haul, though. I guess you've never drunk any. Hello, SS. Unfortunately, another busy day at work, so popping in to say a quick hi bye and wishing you all happy puzzling. Oh, hello and goodbye, SS. Sorry that you can't stay. I agree, chartreuse is not the appropriate name. No, I agree too. Oh, excuse me. I'm building a clown dancing on a burning coffin. Well, that sounds very Halloween. Sounds good. I really want to get that. I've got that. It's a bug now in my mind. I really want to get that Universal Monsters puzzle. I'm gonna do it. It looks so much fun. I've just googled it. I think I'll stick with vermouth and lemonade. Yeah, there's something not right about drinking a green drink. I don't know. Although, wait, creme de menthe is that green? That's quite nice in small amounts. I have to run, everyone. It's past midnight here. Enjoy the rest of the stream with Vicky. Hugs. Oh, bye, Donna Louise. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Hugs back. Just for the record, the actual, I don't know how you pronounce that, Pantone? Colour of the year is Mocha Mousse, inspired by chocolate and coffee. Sounds very nice. Is this a paint company in America? We'd say Dulux here if it was, if we were picking your atypical paint company. Um, is that what that is? Okay, going to feed kids breakfast. We'll catch up on the rest. Post live. Have fun. Nice to see everyone. Fun to catch up with Donna Louise. Yeah, that was a nice surprise. Okay, I hope they enjoy breakfast. That sounds good. Hello, Lex Luthor. Have a great day at work. Don't do too much evil today. Yeah, not too much, just a tiny amount. Oh dear. Right. Mm. Mm. Okay, so continuing on. Um, that goes there. I really hope this fits in nicely. As I say, I have raised the tripod, but you see, the higher it gets, the more the cables start to stretch. So it's a little bit hairy sometimes when the tripod's higher up. Mm. Okay, I'm not sure what goes where there. Right, grab these purples. We've got a lot of purples here. Feel I should have that piece somewhere. I mean, I feel it should be relatively obvious, but there's no guarantee that I have managed to pull all of them out. Does that go down here? It does. That goes down there. Okay. Here we go. Not quite done the whole bottom edge yet, but getting there. Does that go there? Yes. Right. So we're looking for. There's a cobweb there, so that suggests maybe it goes near the top. I don't know. I just associate cobwebs with ceilings. It doesn't. It goes down here at the bottom. It's on this skeleton's chair. So that's fine. That starts to fill in a gap. Oh, this is wide, this puzzle. Definitely wider than I'm used to. There. Oh, wait a minute. Does that go? Oh, that goes over here. Right. I got that on completely the wrong side. Gosh, look how it comes together when you get them in the right order. There we are. There we are. Yes. Okay. Let's see if we can get these down here together. Oh, can't tell if that goes there or not. Don't think it does. No, it doesn't. That one, and that one. Right, so that is the width. And if I put it right up to the camera's edge, it'll be partially obscured by me there. By much, though. That wasn't a bad guesstimate. Hmm. Uh, okay. Alright, I'm just kind of putting random bits in. Eh, that's a bit of that ghost. I think this goes over here. That goes at the top because that's like a stair rail, like a banister. Um, that goes over here. And there's stair rail there as well, but that's a bit more linear, like not kind of at an angle like that one. Which this piece, it doesn't want to go in. There we go. Oh, missed a piece there, so it's even wider. Oh, all right. Okay, there we go. There was one piece that I missed there. That was a sort of a false fit. It was kind of obvious once I discovered it, if that makes sense. Right. So that is at the top. Alrighty. Right. And there's like it's like a globe. I don't, what are these called? Forget. It's like a globe with all these circles. I'm sure they've got a name, but I can't for the life of me think what it is. What are these called? Can anybody tell me? Okay, this I feel like I might have a bit missing with this one too. That's the carpet. Unless it goes up here, which it actually might. Um, oh yeah, it does. It goes up the side, so that's fine. Nothing missing. No wrong pieces put in. We go. Hello, Cara. How are you? Not sure Pantone or Pantone does paint, but they come up with the colour of the year for fashion, home decor, and such. Oh, I see. Okay, I've got you. Got you. Chartreuse is named after a French drink, I believe. Ah, I did not know that. And all the colours have. Am I pronouncing it right? Is it Pantone or Pantone? And all the colours have numbers, so it's kind of a naming convention. Oh, right. It's a company that created a universal color matching system, ensures color consistency across different materials and production processes. Oh, right. Oh, so it's like a global company then. It's not just American. Yeah, what Clark said. Okay, thank you. Between you both, I think I understand. Morning after Eve, Karen. Can't stay long as someone had the nerve to book a meeting. Oh, how rude. How rude. Yes, puzzling Peggy. Took the words out of my mouth. They should be fired. Yes. The nerve of someone to make you do work and work. Yes. When you're at work, how dare they? The audacity of some people. Oh, feeling a t-shirt coming on. They're making me work instead of puzzle. How dare they? Thomas. Orrery? Is that the name of that thing? Have I read that right? Yeah, orrery. Is that how you say it? Do the rest do the rest of you have a subscribe red button in the bottom right corner of the video? Yeah, there should be. It's like a little is that there for the whole time? Wait, no, I don't. I can't see it on mine. Like actually on the screen, Clark. On the video. No. Clark, are you accidentally logged out of YouTube? Orrery. Right. Pan, universal tone, like hue. Oh, okay. Right, Pantone. Right, I've got you. Pantone. At least I'm pronouncing it right. Don't sound silly. Although then we wouldn't see your name, I guess. Yeah. Hello, just saying hello, just going to watch, not feeling the best. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gryffindor. Absolutely, just watch and chill. Watch and chill. May need to block my calendar with a Vicky meeting going forward so no one would know. Yeah, got a meeting with Vicky. That's fine. And I'll corroborate that. I'm seeing it as well. I don't know what that is because I can't see it on mine. I do have like a little, it's like a little YouTube symbol that people can click to subscribe, but like it, it's not up. I think usually it comes up at the very end. It's not up on my screen on my iPad. So I wonder what dictates whether or not it comes up because not everybody has it clearly. Is it always there, Clark, or just this time? Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. You are most welcome. We're in this together. Puzzlers unite. Right. Okay. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. This spiral staircase on the left is not proving to be too easy. Not that I necessarily want it to be too easy, but sometimes it surprises you when a puzzle just doesn't quite. You sort of think, "Oh yeah, that'll be fine," and then it just doesn't quite cooperate. Does that go there? Yes, it does. So that's the corner. That's that. That needs to go way over there. Now then, from what I have measured, I don't think this will fit on an A1 piece of foam board, but it will overlap on either side by only a wee bit, so I should be able to build it on here. No, that goes there. And then where do these right, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. That's kind of green. So these pieces are the orrery or gyroscope, maybe. Puzzling Peggy said gyroscope, didn't you? It's my favourite part of the week. Oh, that's sweet. Sweet. Thank you. Might not see it as I have all sorts of ad blockers, etc. I have a heart in the corner of mine. Oh, okay. Does it depend on the device you're using? Maybe? Sam and Clark, what are you watching on? Last week I fell asleep watching the live and woke up just in time for the last few pieces. Well, that was good that you woke up in time. I'm on a PC, maybe different than iPad/phone. Yeah, could be. I mean, I'm looking at my iPad and it's not on there. I don't have a subscribe button on the screen, Clark. Claire doesn't have it. I'm on a PC too, don't see the button. Oh, how very odd. I have the logo on both laptop and iPad. Brave browser. Oh, right. Gosh, I honestly don't know what dictates whether or not it comes up. That's very odd. Thomas, correct about orrery. Yeah. Okay. Or I don't know if I'm saying it right. Or orrery. Orrery. Too many R's. Right. Okay. That. Oh no, it doesn't go there. That goes there. So, that's like a. Oh, that goes this side. Right, that goes this side. That's fine. That attaches there, but I don't think it attaches there. That does. Okay, so I'm going to be close. Right, so yeah, I was right. It overlaps the board, but if I push it down too far, you're not going to be able to see it. Um, so what I'm going to do is just take that off for now, and then next time maybe I'll try and um I'll try and get it to fit in the frame a bit better. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be building little islands anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Just to start with, at least. That goes there. That goes up there. So that's the top edge, and then this bit. This is what you can't see, like three pieces behind me. I mean, I can make myself smaller if needs be. I don't mind really either way. It's up to you. And that one coming together now. This is the orrery. Um, I might not have every piece here. I could have missorted some. So uh, that would not surprise me. What was that? That goes there, that goes there. Yeah, I've got some pieces missing here, or missorted, I should say. Does that go there? Yes, it does. And that. Oh, wait, does that go there? No, it doesn't. Hang on. Have we got anything in wrong? I don't think so. No, I don't think I have. So, okay, so I've got a couple of three, I think, edges not sorted. So it looks a little bit crooked at the minute, but that's as many as I pulled out. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. So I need my tripod a bit higher for the next one then. Um, sorry, I'm just catching up. Hi Anna, how you doing? Sorry for being late. Work is terrible during this time of year. Oh, at least you made it. You can't see anything, Dolly. Claire's on phone and TV, so it's not on either. Sybil, back up to the Central Wiki site and subscribe. We'll be there. The Central Wiki site? You mean like the homepage of my channel? Look again. Hello, Soul. My son is playing with a Duplo on a playground. So I'm under his blanket eating popcorn on a bench. Oh, that sounds fun. Under his blanket, bless. White Mountain are quite large. Yeah, are they this large? Like those who've done White Mountain before, is this a larger piece format puzzle, or are they all this generally this large? Let me know. Cara says they're quite large. Or are you just referring to this one, Cara? I mean, this one is certainly. Oh wow, the puzzle is indeed much larger than a regular sized puzzle. Yeah, and I've already got the tripod higher. So yeah, it's a good bit bigger. I did my first White Mountain games we played. A game or a puzzle? I will have to pull out my White Mountain puzzle. I don't remember it being larger. Maybe some are bigger. Yeah, possibly. I mean, it does specify large pieces, so that seems to suggest they do, different size formats. Yeah, so WM is large. Oh, okay. Usually quite large. All this size. Ah, thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you. And welcome. Didn't see you there before. Right, okay. So they're all big. Yes, homepage. Please roll up to see my comment. Right, okay. Got you. Puzzle. Well, do you mean a previous comment, Sybil, that I missed? Back up to the Central Vicky site. I don't know if you meant previous comment before the Central Vicky site one, but I can't see your name pop up. They've actually made some changes, so now you can join. The join button for joining as a member is now on the app on iOS devices. Didn't used to be on there. But they've obviously made some agreement with Apple and now it's on there. So it could be that they've made some changes to buttons and where they appear and stuff. Entirely possible that they've done that. They make changes all the time on YouTube. All right, so I'm thinking I'm not going to go for purple next because there's a lot of it. I know that this toxic green is going to jump out at me, but I don't know if there's maybe a bit too much of that either. Maybe I can I mean, this is orange dragon. Some of the oranges, there's a few less oranges. Maybe I could pick out the oranges. I think I'm going to do a phased one on this. So what if I go through them and pick out like green and orange? Toxic green and orange. And I mean, there's other shades of green, but they're obviously different to this really hideous carpet green. um, so like this, there's a bit of green here, and this chaise long that this skeleton's lying on, that's a darker green. So I can, and that lady's dress, that's a darker green too. So I can maybe distinguish those, separate those. So I'll do another sort shortly, and then presumably once I've done that, I'll be nearing the time when I need to get started on furry friends or continue furry friends. Hmm. I could use this nice space here and just go through each one. Looks like there's loads of pieces, but I guess because they're bigger, it's gonna look that way. So that's one of the darker greens, and that's one of the toxic greens. It's kind of a toxic green, but that's actually a Frankenstein face. I don't know where he is. Maybe he's one of the hidden things. That's the light fixture, the chandelier. That's also the chandelier. Similar shade of green, but it's got all these gold bits, so you can kind of tell. That looks like a shadowy part of the carpet, and so does that. Okay, so I seem to be finding lots of different shades of green. So I mean that's good if I can separate them a bit. Hmm. Um, so Sam, you're looking forward to tomorrow? I am. Sam's coming over tomorrow. She's going to meet Grace. There's a bit of green there, quite dark, but it's green. Um, I need to double check what time we said because I can't remember, but I know it's tomorrow. Oh, I'm really excited. I can't wait for you to meet Grace and talk about sorting out this massive puzzle that I've mixed. Actually, on the subject of Puzzle Camp, I now have the code, the single code for booking the hotel at the reduced rate. So I plan on putting a post out probably this afternoon, all about that. So look out for it. One or two people have asked me about it, so they can get booking it. And yes, I do have it, and yes, I am going to put a post out about it, but I just haven't got around to it yet. So I'm hopeful this afternoon. It was one of the jobs I kind of hoped I could get done this morning before the live, but I never got the chance. I had a lie-in this morning. Um, because it's the holidays here, the school holidays. So I thought, right, I'm gonna lie in a bit. So I didn't give myself enough time. But I did manage to schedule Saturday's live, so that's good. What's that one? Yay. Got a bit of the ceiling in there. There's actually green gems on the ceiling. So technically, I sorted out a green piece there. I didn't go off on a tangent. I haven't been pulling out the oranges. I think I'm just going to stick with these greens. Oh, there's an edge. There we go. So now I'm just missing two, I think. Mm. There's definitely a green hue to the carpet. Maybe it looks a wee bit yellow on the screen. But it is very bright. There's like, yeah, if you look at it closely, there's yellow swirls in amongst the really bright green. So I can see how it would look yellow. I just hit refresh on both devices and the subscribe logo is now gone. Oh, good hint. Same for me. After refreshed. Strange. It is strange. Oh, I don't know what that's all about. YouTube up to its shenanigans. Um, roll to furry friend comment. Oh, how far back is it, Sybil? It might be easier just to repeat what you said. Sorry, because I went back quite a bit and I couldn't see it. Carpet looks yellow. Yeah, yeah, Clark. It's got yellow swirls in it, but there's definitely a bright, like a toxic green color. Me too. It looks yellow to you as well, Ruth. I think of I think all White Mountain 1000 piece are 24-inch by 30-inch or 61 centimeters by 76 centimeters. Right. Okay. So they're all large pieces then. Somebody new in the chat. Bergdis? Hello! I'd get sick having that carpet, both figuratively and literally. Yeah, and if you were sick on it, you wouldn't even notice it. It does look a bit vomity. I don't want to go down that road though, I want to lower the tone. But yes, it would make me feel a bit sick as well. Also, good day everyone, and thanks for the gift sub the other day, Vicky. You are most welcome. I'm glad you're here. Looking at the image online, there seems to be some green details in the carpet that I am not seeing in the video. Yeah, yeah, possibly. I mean, I'm looking at all I can see is the edge pieces at the minute. It to me, it looks green with yellow swirls. Like it looks like there's more green in it than yellow. But that's just looking at the edge. Sam must live close to you. Yeah, she does. She's in Scotland, not too far away. We drive. Looking at the image online. Oh no, I've read that. Definitely can't wait to meet Grace. Oh, he's a bit timid when there's new people, but he'll come back in and get curious and sniff and be all, who are you then? Uh, Iben. I don't know if I pronounced your name right, but welcome. Cara, about half an hour down the road. Yeah. Repost. I voted for Mr. Bones because I am childlike and wanted to finish Furry Friends before you. Ah! Well, you have. You beat me. Sorry, Sybil, I missed that one. Sometimes, because I've kind of adopted this whole like can't keep up with it approach. Sometimes I will miss comments. So if you do want to say something, then you just say it again when I'm talking to you, when I'm reading. But I go into a bit of a zone sometimes, and I miss it. Such a fun and such a fun word, shenanigans. The puzzle shenanigans. Yeah, I like the word shenanigans. It's good, eh? Mm. Thank you. Never been to Scotland. Been to Belgium though. Okay, so you've been over this side of the pond. Yeah, you could come. You could come to Puzzle Camp, Cara. Shenanigans just reminds me of the movie Super Troopers. I don't think I've seen that one, Helen. Super Troopers. What's that about? Is it a comedy? If the word shenanigans reminds you of it, that suggests to me that it's maybe a comedy. Could be wrong though. Let me know. Alright, that's part of the ceiling. Well, that's green, but it's kind of a different kind of green. It might actually be the light. Might be the light. Right, I'm going to move these over here. I've got the Ravensburger puzzle there, but I don't think I'm in any danger of mixing the pieces up. Different coloured cardboard backing, much larger pieces. So I don't think I'll get mixed up with furry friends. 12:51. Gosh, time flies, doesn't it? It really does. Especially when you're live streaming. I've got a bunch more pulled out there. I think that might be light. Greater scratch for all of us. He does like a good fuss when he's in the mood. Elgato just announced a large teleprompter, so that could be handy for chat. Oh, really? I've actually got an Elgato that I use it for streaming. It's a capture card. So I've got like an Elgato thing. I've been wondering about getting a teleprompter for recording videos because I just it would need to attach to the camera though because I tried using one on my iPad once and it just looked weird because I was looking at the iPad instead of the camera. So it would need to be something that attached, but I find I can't remember the scripts I write, so I have to read a bit, then stop, and then look at the look at the script again, and then read a bit more, and yeah, and then editing wise, it just kind of adds a lot of time to the editing process because it's cutting out all the the quiet moments. So that is good to know. Thank you very much for that. Elgato. Yeah, my cam link, that's Elgato. It's a comedy about state troopers who are so bored they make up games or prank the actual police. The humour isn't for everybody, but I laugh and laugh. Sounds fun. The kids and I have been rewatching Stranger Things. So the next and final season of Stranger Things is coming out at the end of November this year. And the kids and I watched it all four seasons for the first time. Oh, how long ago was it? Like 3 years ago? And we binge watched it, and because we hadn't seen it up to that point, so we were able to just binge them all, and it was so good. We all really loved it. So we're re-watching them now to remind ourselves what's going on. Um, Ready for the season 5 coming out. Can't wait. Can't wait. And holidays is a good time to do that, to binge watch your Netflix. Also, the new season of Witch is coming out soon, but I am feeling very divided about that. Very conflicted. Now that colour doesn't crop up much. It's like a blue. I might separate that. I may have missed some in that first sort, but I don't think I missed many if I have. Tiny bit of green in there. The chandelier pieces are quite obvious. That might be a good way to go next. Maybe if I can get the chandelier done before I move on to furry friends, although we've still got quite a few pieces to go through, then it won't just be that I've just done the edge. Doesn't look like much for a live stream, does it? I can't get that song Spooky Scary Skeleton out of my head. Especially when I see the skeletons. I'm two-handing it here, trying to get through the boring sorting part. I can't believe I still have to sort the 6 portals. I knew that was going to be a last minute race, though, to be fair. Alright, let's move these across. Uh, I saw that. Such a weird movie. Now they have both 9-inch and 15.6-inch versions. What holiday are you celebrating in Scotland? Oh, it's not like a holiday in that sense. It's a school break. We call them holidays. Um, do they get 2 weeks off up here in October? It's like a half term break. But we do call them holidays. So I suppose it has a slightly different meaning. It's not like we celebrate a thing. Um, I mean, Halloween's coming up, but it's not time off for Halloween. It's just the 2 week October break. I can watch new shows if I'm puzzling. Oh, sorry. I can't watch new shows if I'm puzzling. Have to dedicate my attention to the show, and then I feel like I've wasted so much puzzling time. Oh dear, the dilemma I face. Yeah, I'm see with watching things when I'm puzzling. It has to generally be something I've seen before. Then I can just kind of listen. Um, or just comedy videos on YouTube or something. Oh, I don't know where the piece just went. I just flicked a piece. I don't know where it went. But if it's new, I have to kind of concentrate on it too much. So I'm with you there, Claire. I mean, I've not been puzzling while we've been watching Stranger Things, so even though I've seen it before, we've just been watching it. Kids like to sit in the dark as well. I mean, I do have my light. I do have my serious light. I will sometimes puzzle with the kids, and I'll put my serious light on. It's not too intrusive to their TV watching experience, but we've just been watching it together. Yep. I'm pulling out pieces with even tiny bits of green in, but that's okay. I think that's carpet. I think there's a plant or like a Venus flytrap or something in this puzzle. I'm seeing leaves and fangs. I wonder if that's one of the things you have to find. Oh, decision, decision, decisions. We all have to make, Claire. Yeah, I'm always watching YouTube movies. Your handiwork is almost as fast as Victor and Ali. Oh gosh, I wish that was true. I mean, well, okay, I do see what you mean. I think the reason I'm moving fast is because I'm very specifically looking for one thing. So I'm able to just be like, nope, 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 yep, nope, yep. Kind of, you know what I mean? I'm able to, like when I was sorting through for edge pieces, I did that really fast. So it was just like, is it an edge, yes or no? No, 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 no. And yes went in one pile and no in the other. So I can move fast in certain situations, but unfortunately, I can't speed puzzle to the degree that Alejandro and oh, that's a very random shape. Probably the most random shape I have found. It's just got two prongs and no ins. Mm, but yeah, for things like this, I can probably go a wee bit faster. It's when you're dealing with a whole puzzle image, trying to decipher it in your head and pick out the pieces you need and stuff. I don't know. There's like a mental block somewhere in there that happens with me. Um, just sort of slows me down a wee bit, but it's okay. I don't really do it to win. I never particularly expect to get on any podiums. It was fun. Puzzle Chicken last night was fun. I'm glad I've tried it anyway, at least once. It's quite a good idea. Whoever came up with it. I think it might have been James that came up with it. James is part of the UKJPA. Right, so there are lots of just bits of green kind of everywhere. This is my random other greens pile. Um, more than I realised, anyway. That's another quite random bit. So, two pieces so far that I would describe as true random shapes. Um, Not just a wonky standard shape. Alrighty, that's that pile. It's so big, these pieces. How I miss them. Would you do Puzzle Chicken again? Do you recommend giving it a go? Um, yeah, yeah, it's fun, but it's you need to do it as like a group in like a week because you can do it in person. It doesn't have to be online. Um, I think on the so there's actually on the UKJPA website, there's actually the rules are up there for Puzzle Chicken, and it gives like tips for doing it in person and tips for doing it. Um, well, no, they don't really give tips for doing it online, but they give tips for doing it in person. So things like maybe having around about 8 people, um, and write having post-it notes so you can write down the time you're going to start and that kind of thing. Yeah, I would recommend it. I think it's fun. I think it's fun, especially if you're with a group of pals, you know, and you're sort of goading each other to try and get them to put faster times and stuff, so you can try and win. It potentially involves waiting around though, because if you're like with that particular one with chicken, it's you get an hour and a half, so the maximum you can opt to do it in is an hour and a half. Um, but if you're doing it later, you have to kind of wait to start and watch the clock. Oh, there's another edge. Right, so I'm just missing one now. That goes up there. So there is that. But yeah, I thought it was good fun. I thought it was good fun. It's kind of hard to understand at first, but when you do it, it makes more sense. All right, we're past one now, so I'm kind of. Oh, there's another random shape. All right, so it's not totally ribbon then. There are some random shapes in here. Mm. Right, I don't think I'm going to get any of this built, unfortunately. If I'm going to do furry friends, I mean, it could well be that furry friends doesn't take me too long. I don't know. I tend to underestimate how long things take me. So, I mean, if there is time, I could perhaps come back and do a little bit of the green, but I don't want to half do the sorting. There's just a few pieces left in the box. So I'm going to finish the sorting for these green pieces, and then at least I've got something to go at next week when we come back for this. I've also been picking out the ceiling. There's the other edge. That's the edge complete. Not together, but complete. Um, what is Puzzle Chicken? Loved his knitted chicken hat. Yeah, I know. He's daft, isn't he? Hello, Philip. How are you doing? Oh yeah, remember that guy with the chicken hat? Yeah. That's James. I think James might have come up with the idea, or at least he perhaps had a chat with somebody else and came up with it. I don't know, but it seems to be him that sort of runs the Puzzle Chicken events. Um, so Puzzle Chicken, and welcome by the way. Hello to you. It's like a form of speed puzzling. It's like a speed puzzling game, and what you do is so a clock is set for like let's say an hour and a half, and you have a puzzle, let's say a 500 piece, and you have to decide, the participants have to decide how long they think it's going to take them to do the puzzle. And so let's say I decided it was going to take me an hour. Now, I would wait till it got to an hour and I would start my puzzle at an hour. And my aim would be to finish the puzzle within the hour, like before the clock runs out. And if you don't manage to get the puzzle finished within the time limit, then you're out. You're sort of not ranked. But if you do, the winner is the last person to start puzzle. So I think the winner last night was Rachel Chambers, who was at Worlds this year. She's a fast UK puzzler. She decided to start hers at 34 minutes. So you see how fast she is. And she did it. She did it. I'm pretty sure she won. Um, I said that I was going to do it in an hour and five. That was quite an ambitious target, but I wasn't far off it. I managed mine in an hour and nine, but it kind of means I'm out because I never finished it within the time limit. So yeah, that's Puzzle Chicken. And the idea is when you are picking your times to go, you have to sort of try and get each other to adjust, to maybe try for better times, to try because it's not necessarily the fastest puzzler that wins. It's the one, you might be over ambitious in picking your time like I was. Like for example, if Emma had said, not Emma, Rachel, if she had said, "Oh, I'll do it in 30 minutes," and then not finished, she's obviously super fast, but that would mean she was out. So, you know, it's like possible to win without being the fastest, if you see what I mean. But it's all about trying to get people to go lower and stuff. It's fun. It's quite a different experience, but it's fun. It's fun. Just felt like a group of pals puzzling. It didn't sort of feel competitive. Um, but I mean, it wasn't really sort of, it didn't have an official feel either because a lot of people, we knew what puzzle it was. A lot of people had done it several times. I knew it was my first time doing the puzzle, so I had to be realistic. Right, that's it. Ooh, oh dear, I dropped my sheet of paper on the floor. That's the sorting, or the first phase of sorting done. Um, so I'm going to just put all these back in the box. Still a lot of pieces left, but they're just so big, so they take up a lot of space. It's overtaking my furry friends puzzle. Ooh. Again, maybe some missed sorts here. I might have missed a few of the greens. I'm spotting a couple bit of green in that one. It's the problem when you start to go fast, though. You maybe get a bit less accurate. Short hello from Switzerland. Hi, Claudia. As usual at work. I know. You're not alone. All these people that are being forced to work. It's terrible. Terrible. I'm good, Vicky. Stressy and hungry. Stressy? Why are you stressed? No, we don't want the stress. I mean, we don't want you feeling stressed. Right. So, oh gosh, a bunch of them have gone under the boards. There we go. Didn't realise how many had gone. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, I dropped a piece. The piece flicked and landed on the floor. Hang on. There we go. Oh, right. So, not a massive amount done, but the edge is done, and I have some piles to go at. That's the greens of the chandelier at the top. This thing, which is quite big. I've got a few ceiling pieces, which is this area here. They're blue. There's a little bit of blue on this table, some blue on this table. Not much blue though. So they should go together relatively easily. This is just other greens. So there's like a green pole that goes up the spiral staircases. There's green chaise long. There's a bit of green on that fire guard. Green plant. Oh, there's the Venus flytrap thing. So that's those greens, and then this is the toxic waste green carpet here at the bottom. So plenty of pieces to go out there. And when I set it up next week, I'll try and get it so I can actually have the whole edge together and you can see it properly. Obviously, I didn't go high enough with the tripod, but I'm hoping I don't have to go too much higher because the cables tend to be at full stretch when I do. So fingers crossed. It should be fine. Should be fine. So lunch is currently stewing away. Nice. Sandra, does anybody slash everybody else feel they need a puzzle in each size? I didn't have an 8K, so I've just been Googling. Yeah, yeah. In fact, 7K was a real bugbear for me. Like, they don't even do 7K puzzles. No, it wasn't that huge a bugbear, but yes, no, I do see what you mean. I do see what you mean. I don't have a 10K. I don't think 11Ks are really a thing, but I don't have a 10K. So maybe I'll have to just randomly get a 10K. Right, that's off to the side. Just ignore this. Here's my furry friends: panda, raccoon, and apparently beaver. Um, so these are my pieces now. I actually had them spread out and flipped. Um, but maybe I could just do a sort. I'm not speed puzzling this. So maybe I can just sort some pieces out. Oh, I've got some pinks there. Kind of got orangey pinks, which will be a lot of this background. Some of this pink's going to be the raccoon's jacket. That's like an orangey pink as well. That's the raccoon's jacket. There we go. There's some yellow on it as well. It's a bit confusing. Um, so I'll just do a bit of sorting and get some piles to work on. That is part of the beaver. So because it's like graffiti art, there's like paint drips that come down. That's a little bit of a different element to it. I think that might belong to the raccoon. And there's brickwork in the background, but there's quite a lot of brickwork, so I don't know if I want to pull those out yet. Is that there? No. It definitely goes in the beaver, though. I don't feel like that is bricks, but I don't know. What is that? Not sure what they are. Right, maybe I get fur pieces out. They're relatively obvious. That's fur. That's fur. There we go. Stick the fur pieces there. So we're getting some bits together. This guy isn't wearing trousers, so his legs are just fur, but they're quite dark. So there's a lot of black pieces here. That's a foot. Mm, well, there we go. So his legs are starting to come together. That's his hat. Oh, definitely not an easy puzzle, this. I mean, these came together relatively okay, but I wouldn't say this is easy to speedrun for those that speedrun it. Mm, I get that. This is so the raccoon's not wearing trousers either. His fur's like less spiky, it's more fluffy. So it's kind of obvious that it's him. Hmm. I'm not sure what that is. No, no. I feel like that's the beaver. I think it goes there somewhere. That comes down a bit further. Gosh, I don't even know how long this would take me to speedrun. Um, Quite a while. I don't think I'll be qualifying on this one. I like it though. I like the image. It's fun. It's cute. Oh, it's his jacket. Didn't pull that out before because it had quite a big bit of blue in it. Oh, that's this guy's trousers. There we are. I'm pulling out black pieces because they're clearly the legs of the two, the middle and the right hand cats. Again, that looks like the hood of this guy, but I can't attach them yet. Oh, they're orange. Wait, Aha! Hmm. Got ya. I think that belongs to this one. Is that one? That is his. So there's white here, which I keep mistaking for wall, but it's not. It's the t-shirt on this guy. Uh, is that there? No. What about that one? I think that's his t-shirt too. Eh, right. It's a pretty rough sort, but if it gets me started, I think I can probably make some inroads into the raccoon. So that's good. I wonder if that belongs to. Oh, yeah, that's the raccoon. There, that's the beaver. I keep wanting to call that a mouse. It just looks like a mouse to me. Would have been more clear, I think, if he didn't have his hood up. With his hood up, he kind of could be anything. Mm, ah, mm, uh, definitely a different texture on these, on the fur of these animals. Does that go there? Don't think it does. And what about that one? No, I don't think so. What's that? Oh, that's his ear. Random star shape on his ear. Got into the zone a bit, folks. Not read the chat much, but I will get back to it shortly. Promise. I think these white bits are a t-shirt of the raccoon. No, quite a bright white, and they're not as textured as the wall. Oh, what is that? That might be. That might be the panda's face. You can actually see the brickwork going across the panda's face because he's painted on the wall. That's quite clever. And also quite off-putting because it looks very similar to this t-shirt. So I don't know if that's his face or if that's the t-shirt. Another one of the hood. And that's a hood. There we go. That attaches. I think that's t-shirt, possibly. And we've got almost done. Flicking through these. I just want to give myself some pieces just to dive into, really. And that goes there. Can't attach it yet. Got a little island building up here. That's the sky. Orange. So, the mouse. Mouse. See, I've done it again. Beaver. Oh, that attaches. And so does that. Yay! Okay, his head is attached. All right, let's get some of these pieces together. The Educa an evening in Times Square does look fun. How big's that one? Furry friends, you did it over 3 days. That's not bad going. I didn't have any 500-piece Ravensburgers, but I did order a few during Worlds just in case I decide to practice in the future. Yeah, it's a good idea, especially if you're doing a competition or anything. I think six portals is a really good one for dividing into larger piece count. Larger will always be a bit of a challenge, but it looks so doable. I actually think six portals, that's the sort of puzzle I would recommend for people who want to try larger piece counts. Even though it's 7,000 pieces, I mean it's a big puzzle, but it's in two bags. So, you do it by the bag, you're dealing with 3,500 pieces or thereabouts, you're dealing with three portals. Very, very sortable. Definitely think that's a good one. If you're not used to large piece counts and you want to give them a try, I mean, I know a lot of you are used to them, but that's one I would recommend. I think. I mean, I've not even started it yet, but I've heard it's reasonable to build, like not overly difficult. I've gone back and forth this week on should I buy six portals. Still undecided. Sue's join us. Yes, join us. Come over to this side. A lot of people got that puzzle. I mean, it's a puzzle along, Sue, so you can puzzle it along with me. There's a channel in the Discord. which I'm sure you probably know by now, but just in case anybody didn't. I thought so too, and from a place in Oz, so postage cost low. Clark, the good news is Six Portals comes in two bags, so actually less pieces at once than the Pokemon 5K. Exactly. Another reason why I'd recommend it. I mean, I would definitely recommend Pokemon as well. Even still, even at 5,000 pieces for people that are less experienced with large piece counts. Go for it. You won't regret getting it, but you may regret not getting it. Well, this is true. I agree with that. I think you'll love it. It's beautiful. I vote yes, Suze. Take the plunge and buy it. I've done the Pokemon 5K, so maybe not much harder. I don't think it would be harder. No, I really don't. If anything, it might possibly be easier. I thought so as well. I've dived right in without fear. Been watching too much Vicky Makes and Builds and may have a false sense of that's doable, maybe. We'll see. There's no such thing as too much Vicky Makes and Builds. Of course I'm going to say that. Every puzzle is doable. The real question is, are you enjoying solving that puzzle? Well, that's a good point. Yes, very true. Feeling inspired yet to purchase six bottles? You can watch Vicky do it for a few weeks before you decide. I expect Vicky will be doing six portals into January, February. Yep, most likely. So you've got plenty of time to decide. It's cats and dragons with a colour gradient. What is there not to love? Exactly. Educa has a 10,000 piece puzzle called The Surrender of Brekla? Can't read that. Oh, I forgot about the cats. I'm definitely getting it now. Oh, there we go. You did it, Thomas. Yeah, I know Educa does 10Ks. I don't know who else even does 10Ks. I just thought it was Educa. So it probably would have to be, if I got a 10K, it'd probably have to be an Educa. An evening in Times Square is an 8K. Okay, I've got an 8K Educa. Well, I can definitely have more 8K Educas, but I've got Dreamtown. Trying to get there, got the app, signed into Discord, haven't worked past that yet. So click on the invite link. There's one in this description, a new one. So click on that, and if you've already signed up to Discord, it should take you just straight to the server, I think. I would get six portals, have to stop myself as my plan is to start the 40k Disney Moments puzzle January 1st next year. Always go in your to-do pile. I can get six portals a little cheaper on a supermarket website, but it would take a week. Or I could give my money to Bezos and have it here tomorrow. Just watch with Amazon Germany, Helen. They've been sending them out in paper bags. In fact, I've written that in the description. You might want to opt, if you're going down that road, you might want to opt for the gift wrap. This is fun. Dropped off kids on school bus to come. Yay! Slitherpuff, just look that up, a classic art image. And see furry friends. Thanks, Vicky. That is what I needed to know. Yeah, perfect. Welcome. If you're there already, welcome. All right, so I'm gonna just move some of these bits aside. These pieces, I think, are the raccoon, so I'm gonna have a go at putting the raccoon together. Probably his jacket first. It's nice and bright. So let's move these. I'll move that. There, that goes there. And I can attach that now. Think. Yes. That, I think that's yellow in the background. I thought that was yellow in the jacket, but I think it's in the background. Oh, that's what this is. It's his t-shirt. It's like his tassel on his t-shirt. Right, that's what that is. That goes at the bottom. No, not sure where that goes yet. Okay. Uh, all the white is all kind of the same colour, so that's not, it doesn't make it easier, I must admit. Right, here we've got some of the drippy paint. No. Mm. I've got a lot of the drippy paint actually. There. Alright, not necessarily correct on all the fur pieces, just pulled one out there on the out of the fur pile that's part of the t-shirt. So not necessarily correct. Well, that's okay though. Pieces going in, that's the main thing. I think I'm mostly right though. It's kind of obvious which ones the furry bits are. That might be fur though. Still not clear on that one. Maybe that's his. Yeah, I think that's the panda's face. It's quite a lot of white on the panda's face. Hmm. And got their wee shiny noses. They're so cute. That belongs to the raccoon though. I've got another shiny nose here though. There we go. Look, he's getting a face. About that one. I don't know if that might be the beaver. But okay, clearly not quite ready to do the faces yet. um, that's him. There we go. Um, right, that's an eye. No, it's not. It's a nose. Here's the. I just keep wanting to call this a mouse. This thing here definitely has rougher fur. It's kind of more spiky, less soft looking. Right, that is. There we go. That's him. Mm. Now the panda's got eyes. Not attached him yet, but just a matter of time. It's so cute. There we go. That's him attached. Got the raccoon's head attached so far. I can confirm that my Six Portals box came in a paper Amazon bag from Germany. Yeah, a lot of people had that. No one says you can't do two large puzzles at once. This is very true. I have done this. In fact, I just completed life. I've got wildlife on the go. That is my plan. Yes, you're building one on top of the other, aren't you, Thomas? My Six Portals is coming for under the tree at Christmas, so I will join Puzzle Along on December the 26th. Exciting. Now I need to finish Six Cage. You can enter in the bedroom. Oh, brilliant puzzle. Brilliant puzzle. Actually, you've just reminded me of something that I'll tell you about shortly. And they have been putting stickers on the actual box picture, and when people have tried to get the sticker off, it's damaged the box. It's been a shambles, specifically Amazon Germany. Why on earth they do that, I do not know. This looks incredibly difficult to speed puzzle. Wow. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it, Clark? I agree. I agree completely. So now then, that is going to be this one's head, like the top of its head. There. Now you can see its ears on this. It's sticking out of the hat. I actually didn't realise that. Um, that goes on this side. Not sure where yet though. I think that goes there. Oh, I need to get this centered right. I can't attach it yet, which is quite frustrating. Um, no, I'm just going to put these on the outside. That's actually a bit of fur, tiny weeny bit of fur on there. So I'll bring them back in. Does that go there? Yes, it does. Where's this? I feel like this goes. with the beaver. It does. There we go. There we go. So, as I say, a lot of white on this panda's face, so that isn't getting done as quickly because there's also white down here. So it's just not as obvious, I would say. Oh, excuse me. I'm not sure about that. Mm, Just there. I'm having fun with this. This is a good puzzle. I'm enjoying it, and I enjoyed Blossom Walk too. I would recommend those two puzzles definitely. I liked the new release 500 piece puzzles this year. I thought they were really nice. Apart from the Frida Kahlo one, I wasn't bothered about that, but I thought all the others were really cool. Now then, hang on. Is that? That's not in the right place. Does it go there? It goes there. No, it doesn't. See, right, I don't know. I don't know where that goes. Uh, uh, so does that go this side? Yes, it does. So it goes over here then, I think. Well, that's that wee sparkly bit in his ear. I don't really know quite why he has that, but there we have it. Doing my wee triumph taps. Can't help it. Right, and a lot of these pieces now just have fur kind of at the edge of them. Most of them in, I think. That's a foot. So that's going to go at the bottom. Don't know about that one. Does that belong to this? I don't know. There, it's there. Not sure about that one. Well, that's not bad going. I've got quite a few in there. That. Oh, that's this guy. And I don't know if that's ear or if it's leg. And this one, that's there. So does that, right, I think it goes there because this bit in the middle is still floating. So I think that's where it sits. Okay. I think that's where it sits. So let's continue on. Mm. Where are you? I need to find you. Oh, another furry bit. There, that goes there. That goes there. That's him. And got him in. Where did these go? Oh, shoes. They're shoes. They go down here with this guy. He's got like trainers on. There we go. Shoes. That's a bit of leg there, so that's not face. That's a bit of face. And so I'm starting to get into these bits where the drippy paint is. Which will help. That one. Hmm. Oh, come on. You look as though you go around there. Uh, no. Oh, what's that then? That is sleeve. Oh, I think that's his sleeve. Goes around here somewhere. Oh, there. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. No. No. Don't know where that goes, but it definitely goes somewhere up there. There. Ah, there, that touches that. That's his sleeve. I think that's a foot. Yeah, it goes down here. Right, I'm really just using these paint drips to navigate here. Um, that's what's standing out to me. No. Is that there? No. Gosh, I feel like these pink pieces should be more obvious than they are, but they're not. Definitely the paint drips is the way forward here. Don't know about that one. I'm running out of paint drips as well. There we go. So I should be able to relatively easily pick out dark juices here. No, there. What about that one? And there's still some black in this thing. Beaver. There. There. There we go. That's the foot. Where's that then? Oh, is that right? No, that doesn't seem right. I don't know. Don't know. Right, okay, I don't know about those. Oh, that goes there. So now, let's see if I can find the rest of his jacket. Oh, there. Again, should be obvious. Finding fur bits still as well. There we are. Mm, right, there. Taking a bit of concentration there. Ah, this is how I'm doing so far. What do you think? I'm at the 2.5 hour mark. Well, roughly. I started a tiny bit late, but bad. I can finish it if you're happy to stick around. Is it only English that have had ruined boxes, or is it other countries too? As far as I can tell, it's when people have ordered from Amazon Germany. So I'm just going to move this cable. Um, and it's when they've gone to all over. So I know people in America have ordered from Amazon Germany, and it's turned up damaged. People from Australia, I believe, have. So it's all over, but it's specifically Amazon Germany, I think. Maybe you guys can help me out with this. That's what I gather. Clear boards and foam have all been packed and moved. Can't puzzle now, even if I wanted to. Ah, moving. It's such a chore, isn't it? Be good when you get settled, though. Hi, Katie. How are you? Non spell check. Yeah, I know. It's annoying, eh? I was just taking a picture of my cat chilling with Vicky. Ah. Oh, you need to post that on Discord. Now that you're in, post it on Discord. We want to see. There's actually a channel that's Puzzle Pet Pals, I think it's called. So you can put your pictures of your wee pussycat in there. Unfair, hiding pieces off screen. Lol. Oh, sorry, was I? Hope it won't slow things down for you for too long. No, I know. Same. Sue's love it. The VMB cats unite! You should post your cat picture on Discord. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. When I'm awake enough in the morning, I'll try. Not sure. They might be a bit dark. Just joined Discord. Yay! Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I do wish I could emoji react in this chat. Can't you use emojis, Claire? Vicky, furry friends looking great. It's coming along quickly. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm getting into a flow with it, I think. Don't forget to hit the like button. Have a great day. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Thank you so much. And yes, thank you for the reminder. Thank you so much, Vicky. Because of you and your videos, my puzzling has improved so much. Oh, thanks. I'm glad. Although I now have picked up your habit, how you look at puzzle pieces. Oh, well, that's interesting. How do I look at puzzle pieces? Are we talking about physical action? Like, or are we talking about, like, how I perceive them? They try to be very green here. It doesn't always work, and certainly wouldn't internationally. No, it's been pretty bad. A lot of damaged boxes. Not the 5 portals, but I've ordered puzzles from Amazon UK. Oh, not the 6 portals. But I've ordered puzzles from Amazon UK, which just came in a paper bag and have arrived damaged. Yeah, I mean UK. I think they've done it once to me. I got a puzzle with it wasn't in anything. It just was the puzzle with a sticker on it, a postage label on it, but it had cellophane wrap on it, thankfully. Um, but yeah, I've only ever had that once with UK though. Everything else from UK Amazon has always come in a box for me. How you physically hold a puzzle piece. Oh, right. Okay. So, okay. Is that good then? I can't tell if that's a good thing or not. Hmm. I hope you think it's a good thing anyway. Right. Okay. So what am I doing here? Where am I? I'm trying to finish this guy. So let's see if we can get him done. There. Ha! There we go. Was that? Ah, there, that's that. Still finding bits of yellow. There we go. Mm, still bits of fur as well. So I'll try and get those in. It's his foot. Oh, I felt certain that went there. There. Thank goodness. I'm wondering if just there. Maybe I've got a few pieces up there actually. Yeah, I have. So I might potentially find one or two up here. And then got some fur as well. Ah, oh, wait. thought that looked a bit different. It's because it says shoes. I've almost got a single layer down here. I've got a handful of fur pieces in my hand that I need to put in. Back of that? Yes, it does. Don't know about that. What? Oh, very obvious fur bit there. Don't know about that. Okay, right. That bit was annoying me, so I'm glad that's in. Oh, now then, where are you? Okay, I'm gonna try and get these in. There. Big bit of blue there on the wall behind them, so that's standing out. There. Definite fur pieces there. Another one there. Alright, let's try and get some of these in. I'm obscuring the box. That's not a good plan, is it? Mm, there we are. So the orangey pink that I've got here are mostly the top here. Some are just sort of more orange, some are a bit more orange pink, some have got purple in, so I'm kind of using that to navigate. It's working all right so far. So far, so good. Got some transition pieces as well. So there's like where the dark bit of the wall is meeting the pinks and all the colours. Belongs with him. Very pink piece, that one there. Uh, don't know about that one. Not quite as obvious. There we go. There. All right. Well, these have gone in nicely. And I don't know about that one. So I'll pop that there. So this is all the pieces I've got left. So I guess I just pick and place now, maybe. And there's a really obvious bit of orange there, but I can't see where it goes. Where's this little yellow face? Oh, it's here, between these two. A lot of the paint drips are down here at the bottom. There. Oh no, where's that? Oh, that's over here. Darker pieces are more around the edge. That's another bit of orange. There. Still some bits with fur in. No. There. And we've got paint drips too, so that's likely to go down here. There it is. Ah. Sometimes it's fur, sometimes it's shadow. Hard to tell. It's quite a light piece. Light pieces, a lot of them are down here. There. Mm, well, this is quite satisfying now. Just doing the picking and placing, it's quite satisfying. There. Not flying in, but you know, steadily going in. Where else have I got blue down here? Not far now. Not too much to go. Leanne, hello. Hi from Germany. Love this puzzle. Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? It's really cool. Not a bad thing. Was looking at a piece and thought, why am I holding it like that? And then I looked up at your video on my TV and you were, ooh, funny how you did it subconsciously. I'm okay, thanks. I've just had a brutal meeting with the dentist. Oh no. Oh gosh, that's one of the worst kinds, isn't it? So I had to buy myself some new puzzles. Of course you did. Of course you did. Absolutely right. Self-medication. Yep. Totally. Totally 100%. Katie, I reward myself with puzzles too. Yeah, it's the best kind of reward. Puzzle medicine is the best. Couldn't have said it better. Well, oh my goodness, Pop. That's driving me nuts too. I reward myself with expensive chocolate. Puzzles are a necessity. Yes. I love puzzling. Good. Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to the live stream. Do we know where the bright yellow piece goes? That one. Is it down here somewhere? Is this the one you mean? So there are some lighter areas on this side. I just haven't quite figured out where it goes yet. There. It goes there. And I haven't figured out this one yet either. There it is. Ooh. Phew. Okay. That's that one. Found it. That should take your mind off the brutal meeting. Yep, definitely. Woohoo, yellow piece in. So happy the yellow piece went in. Driving mace. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Now it's in. No worries. Now then, there we go. Just picking out pieces from the box now. Just picking out pieces from the box. Um, Picking and placing, really. That's it. No, I've tried that one. I can't find that one yet. Uh, okay. And the pink bit down here. No, where are you? Where are you? No, that's not right. It's not right. There it is. Got some quite blue pieces here, and they're quite dark too. Yeah. Still got some of his shoes to go in. There's his face. Of his face. Good afternoon, Gustin. How you doing? So close, pick and place. Go, 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 Vicky. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. My brain automatically fits pieces. Not fun at all when I can't do anything about it. Sorry, this is not supposed to be a stressful experience. I do apologise. When I had my wisdom teeth removed, I got a puzzle from the tooth fairy. Yep. Tooth fairy knows, you see. She knows. Hi, Emma. How are you? Fluorescent yellow piece with the sun on it. That one. Is that the one? There we go. Right. That has got a bit of the dark wall. Does it go that way? Wait, no, it goes that way. That's really dark. I wonder if that goes down here. Yes, it does. There we are. Nope. What about you there? You go there. That one. That one. There is a tiny bit of that sun piece still to go in, but it's only a small bit there. Mm, that's his trousers. There's another bit with his trousers in there. That could be obvious. Where is it? There. Quite light pieces there. And still some light pieces down here too. Ah, found that bit. Okay. I'm just pulling the rest out of the box. That way it's not obscured when I finish. Does that go there? No. No, it doesn't go there. Right. Are we ready, folks? Are we ready? I have 14 pieces left. So let's have a countdown. 13, 12, 11, 10. A lesson for me to be patient. 9. One of my Dutch friends found a good quality copy of the 12K Neuschwanstein. Ooh, nice. Very nice. So we're looking at having it sent to me. Perfect. I really want this one. So frustrating Canada isn't getting world's puzzles. Oh, that's a shame. I'm good. Have you finished lollipopping now? Yeah. Well, technically I am still a lollipop. I'm still in the job this week, but we're on school holidays, so I won't be going back and doing it again. It's a good thing. Pretty sure I've never had a conversation about a raccoon's trousers before. I know. Where was I? This'll be 8, won't it? 8. Hopefully I've counted right. 7. 6. 5. 4. Can't say that I have either, Puzzling Peggy. 3. 2. 1. Whee! Done. Very quick piece chase there. That was fun, fun, fun. I enjoyed that. Very, very fun puzzle. Really, really liked that one. Apologies for these. This is tape. I've got boards stuck to the table. I put these out when I did the what's it called? Puzzle chicken last night. So it's just some tape holding it together. But anyway, ignore the tape. Let me zoom in. The tripod's really high this week, so there. It's a bit better, isn't it? We've got these cool looking graffiti dudes on this 500-piece puzzle. This would not have been easy to speedrun. I honestly don't know what time I would have predicted on this if I'd speedrun it. But I didn't, so that's fine anyway. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry, it got kind of staggered between live streams, and I haven't got a great deal of the Mr. Bones puzzle done, but it's started and there's some piles sorted, so we can continue with that next week. It is cute, isn't it? It is cute. What should we call them? What do you think their names would be? Um, I don't know. I suppose you could go for a first letter the same as the animal, so like um Percy Panda or something. You see your mind go blank when you're trying to think of names. Patrick Panda. I don't know if they're boys or girls, so we could come up with Pamela Panda, Pam the Panda. So this supposedly is a beaver, so this could be Brenda. Don't know if it looks much like a Brenda, but anyway, that's my B name for a girl. And Bertie, Bertie for the boy, and then raccoon Robert, and Rob the raccoon, or Rose, Rose the raccoon. Rose here. There we go. You want to be a raccoon, Rose? Who knows? Who knows? Fred, Derek, and Bert. Derek, okay. Derek the Beaver. Tom, Dick, and Harry. Yes. The raccoon is Rocket. Yeah. Actually, I said that on Saturday. Reminds me of Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. You're right. You're right, of course. I named our group Vicky's Shenaniganders earlier. Shenaniganders. I like it. Justin Bieber. Ah, that's better. That's way better than Brenda. No offense to Brendas out there. I like it. Call the panda Grimace after the grimacing panda. Oh, right. They called the middle one George on the live stream at Worlds before they knew what it was. The furry bunch. Boris the beaver. Yeah, that's what I thought. Tom, Dick, and Harry. Larry, Curly, and Mo. Well, that's a few options, isn't it? So I guess whatever you wanna, however you think of them. I quite like Justin Bieber. Thought that was fun. And Rocket the raccoon. All right. Okay. So it's been a pretty long one today. What have we been going 3 hours? So I'd better call things to a halt just now. But I have had fun during this stream. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for watching me finish this cool puzzle and make a start on the Mr. Bones puzzle, Halloween puzzle by White Mountain. It's been really good. So I will be back with the White Mountain puzzle next week. And yeah, just be working on that. No other puzzles. And my next live stream will be Saturday for Six Portals with Rose Khan. Very excited about that. Very excited. It is scheduled. Click the notify me button. It is up there and scheduled. So that's going to be members only live chat. It'll be for everybody to watch, but members only live chat. So if you have questions for Rose and you want to be in the live chat, and the join button, it's 1.99. That's the cheapest tier, and that gets you everything. That gets you all the content. So please consider joining Vicky Makes and Builds. Lots of other extra content over there as well. Also in my description is a link for the Discord server. We've had Suze join it already. We've had, I think, was it Bergdis that joined it? So there's an invite link in there if you fancy joining the Discord server. Very cool group of puzzlers over there. And yeah, I guess I will see you on Saturday for the Six Portals. Thank you so much, everybody. Have fun and happy puzzling. Tatty bye!